What's going on? LDK Fit, what's up? I just checked out your page. That's cute. You say all parents everywhere. How you doing, sister? Lily Rose Mystic, what's up? I miss you. Kathy Smith, what's going on? Miss Borders, what are these? Miss Davis, Queen Beijing. Got the key, got the key, got the key. Creative Soul, Grand Rising. OC, what's up, big boy? Kiana. And me, boy, them trolls don't like you, baby. Phoenix Selmo Selm, what it is? ah, everybody, what's up, Roy Blue? Hey, so everybody, so first of all, I want to just tell you guys the past 2 weeks I've been going through a little traumatic thing. Trying to get my head right in the game. When you've been doing something like this like 4 5 years, it kind of weigh on you. And then I'm seeing the people that I've helped, and I've helped a lot of people, and they've grown. Uh, and then you see the people that you try to help, and they haven't grown. And I guess I'm a little more empathetic and sympathetic than most people, and it kind of hit me, and I had to learn this past 2 weeks that it's not about me. It's not about me. Again, I don't know how the fuck my ego got involved with this, because it was trying to heal our ancestor lineage and our ancestor energy. I don't know how my ego got involved, but hey, that's the thing. But it was like, how do you get people to see, feel, and understand where you coming from? And I want to say this before I get into this thing right here, because this is going to directly translate into what this morning ancestor prayer is about. Uh, when a person sees you at your lowest, coming into the line of work as being a spiritualist, a guru, online personality, that type of energy. When you see a person at their lowest, or the person allow you to see them at their lowest, I did a word on that one too for the ancestor prayer. It's like as soon as they recover, they want to sit up there and they want to be mean to you. They want to make you the villain of their story. Now you help them. You've helped them out of the situation. You done gave them wise counsel. In my case, I done burnt multiple candles, done did multiple times praying on the phone with them. The hell, I met some of them in person and just gave them big hugs, just to just in my heart, knowing I was gonna take away some of that sadness from them, or letting them know that they got somebody that care. And then to turn around and to go to someone else's platform and to see that they've said a lot of bad stuff about you, and I didn't understand that, and it touched me here, because I'm like, anybody who knows the Baron, I'm like really authentic, genuine. I'm straight to the point, direct. I say some hard shit sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be there to make sure you're okay, even at the risk of my own sleep or my own safety sometimes. And it kind of overwhelmed me. 5 years of that, it overwhelmed me to the point where I really wanted to quit doing this. And I'm like, I've helped all of these people, and again, I still don't know how my ego got involved, right? I'm like, I've helped so many people, and I put it on the line for so many, and I went out there and I've done this, and then at the end of the day, people say, oh, he saw me in a bad light, or he know my shit, so let me just dog him out. And it pissed me off. And I was like, man, like, fuck this. I could stop this and go back into sales and make a hell of a lot more money than I'm making here, posting videos, doing this right here. And it just got to me. So I had to take that 2 weeks to calibrate, because it get hard. And I don't know how it is for other YouTubers out there, but creating content, showing up and being authentic, and really doing what you got to do, it gets hard because people are selfish and people will betray you and turn their backs on you. You got to be a special type of individual to to push through that and still have the willing to help. It's no difference than, somebody that's been hurt in a relationship, man and woman. They get hurt every day in relationships and they still show up to the date or talk to that individual or take a chance at romancing and passion, knowing that there's a possibility somebody can screw you over. And I was looking at it like that. And it kind of put me in the sense where I just want to be alone. It's like I just want to be alone. I don't want to interact with nobody. I don't want to deal with nobody. I just want to sit in silence and just carry on with my life. So I had to wrestle with that for about 2 weeks. I didn't want to do this. If somebody booked a reading and they canceled, I didn't give a shit. If somebody came up on the platform and they like, hey, I don't understand. I'm like, let me give you a refund. I'm out of here. I had got that, and I realized I did a lot of people a disservice because some people need my caring, understanding, and patience because the world is a harsh place. And if there's no safe place for anybody no more, or nobody has sympathy or compassion, then I was part of the problem. And if I ever made you feel like that, I want to apologize personally. I mean, I'm human. I go through my shit, and I was going through a transition period for the past year and a half, 2 years in my own personal life. So but it just overwhelmed me, and I took a nice 2 week vacation. And I want to thank you guys for still rocking with me. My subscribers didn't go down, so thank you guys on that. But I'm gonna try to do better, and I'm gonna really put it out there. And I'm gonna try to have a thicker skin and a more denser soul, so that I can maintain even with the people that I've put it on the line and help, saying nasty stuff on other people's platforms about me, insulting me, and just all around trying to destroy a character. And before I get to the morning prayer, I want to say this, everybody: when you become the villain of someone else's story, it's not a good place to be. If somebody look at you and say, you're my villain, whether it's for a minute, whether it's for a week, whether it's for a year, whether it's for a lifetime, when somebody makes you the villain of their story, it causes you so much pain on the spiritual aspect of your soul. I'm telling you, it deeps down, because you can feel when one person on this planet don't like you for shit. You can feel it in your heart. You don't know what you did to that person. You could have rejected that person, or you could have just gave that person a harsh truth, or you could have just been a real dick to that person and they had no understanding, compassion for you and your situation and moment. But something triggered that person to make you the villain in their story, to put all of their souls, all of their woes and sorrows and everything on them. And it's a painful feeling, especially when you tapped into the ether and you tapped into your inner self, because as humans, we're all connected. It's a really harsh thing. And I was feeling that, and granted, trust me, when I say it's not a lot, it's only like 5 people. But those 5 people out of 30,000 subscribers, it hits so hard. Those are the people that I went the distance and helped outside of the Baron. So I'm going to be a little stronger with that and not care, because it's more than just those 5 bitter individuals out there that can utilize my expertise, knowledge, and patience, good, bad, and different. So, yeah. But I just want to say that when they make you the villain of their story, I mean, don't take it to heart, people. Just understand that's their point of view. And when you look at somebody and they become the villain of your story, understand it's your point of view. You don't have to lash out, go get a candle and burn a candle against them. You don't have to do any of that negative shit. Cause that all that negative stuff we doing, it just compounds us and it puts it on our heart. And now we're, instead of getting prosperity rituals done, instead of spiritually cleansing, instead of meditating on good and vibrant stuff of life, we sitting up there worrying about is the damn black candle burning properly in the closet to get that bitch who hurt me. Don't y'all we gotta get tired of that shit, man. So much war and shit going on. Life is so fleeting. You never know when they're gonna drop a bomb. They poison the water, the food, and all the race wars and gender wars and shit, man. It's man, the more positive we be, the better we can be. And I ain't no goddamn tear jerking ass simp. I'm real for mine. But I just don't got the time to care anymore. Life is good for me. So I'll just say that. Y'all just look at the positive things in life. But now let's get on this ancestor prayer. And I want you guys to really pay attention to what I'm saying, because what I just talked about plays a heavy role into it. So the word today we're going to talk about is called elope. So not it gets its term from elope, men, women, you get me? Marriage couples, Vegas, elope. It gets its base term from that. But I'm going to tell you the real true term. See, we use the word elope. We use the word elope in the sense like, oh, just throw caution to the wind and let's just go and get married and start a life. These people go to Vegas and they elope. But if you put one L, you put an extra L in there, it's called allope. If you're into the French thing, but it's like a loop. So I'm going to read you guys a definition, and I want you guys to really understand what this thing says. So, allope, elope, or you drop one L, it's elope. It says a mysterious aura of loneliness, a feeling of loneliness. Pay attention. The papal weight of all the lonely people secretly hold up in their houses and apartments with the flickering blue glow cast upon their wall, so many of whom might just want someone to talk to or just want to feel needed. Here we go now. So many of whom might just want someone to talk to or someone just to feel needed, and could be the fact for each other if only they could somehow connect. Now, people, this is a root word. Allope is a root word for elope. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. So, how many of you guys right now, and don't be scared. I mean, this is healing. How many of you guys are sitting your ass in your houses, your apartments? You got it going on, baby. You got your money, you got your job, kids grown and gone. You got everything working for yourself. Got the nice car outside. You can pay your own bills. You got it. And you get your ass off work and you go home and you sit down and you do fucking nothing. You sit up there, you get on your TikTok and you get on your Instagram and your Facebook and you type your ass off and you do whatever you got to do to get a little bit of connection from somebody. And then you get up and you get in your car and you go to your grocery store. Pay attention to what I'm saying. You go to your grocery store, you go over and you walk around and just hoping somebody would compliment your nice shoes. Somebody would walk up to you and give you conversation. Hell, on a relationship tip, you just wish that somebody would come and see the value in you and take you out. That man come sweep you off your feet. That woman come up there and stroke your ego. Now you see why people elope. They get a little sense of connection from somebody and they say, oh, this is my soulmate. This is my heartbeat. This is the person I love. And they'll shoot their ass to Vegas. Or they'll go down there to the courthouse and petition. Fuck the wedding. Fuck getting to know somebody because they have experienced that connection. That word comes from elope, people. This is why we elope. This is why people go to a bar, restaurant, go on one little vacation for 4 days, spend a beautiful sexual day, loving, passionate, caressing. Everybody is at their best, and then they go elope because they experience a sense of connection. Oh, this thing is going to get deep because I want you guys to sit your ass up here and realize where we're going wrong at. Now, this is an ancestor prayer. Now, imagine all our ancestors who were separated from each other. It's finna get deep now, people. Pay attention now. If you can't see the don't look at the man, Look at the message. Imagine over eons, thousands of years, millions of years, however long you think mankind existed. Imagine having not one connection with your ancestors' lineage. Imagine the people who was adopted that don't know they people. The only thing they ever seen was a white face, a Spanish face, an Indian face, a black face. They don't know nothing about themselves. Are you guys getting the picture about this, elope? Just wanting to feel connected to something. Well, I got friends. I got organizations that I'm a part of, masonry and all that other stuff. I got my job, family, I got my kids. But then you sit down and you're still lonely. And this is an ancestor energy I'm talking about here now. So you'll sit up there and you'll gravitate and hear me out because I got pissed off. And I stopped one dude from Somalia from doing this to somebody I know. This female that I once dated, it's a good little ways back. Transparency here. Beautiful African cheekbone sister. I'm saying, yeah, baby, where you come from, what it is. You know, I'm mesmerized. She got the whole African look. She wearing the little colored little cloths on her head and the little shit. And I'm, but damn, this motherfucker got it going on, sister. What it is, baby. So I'm mesmerized. I know where I come from. So when I'm looking at Geechies, I'm looking at Barbados, I'm looking at the South, I know where I'm coming from. Then I trace that shit back to the Congo. So I know where I come from. So I'm looking at her like thinking she may know where she come from, right? She had no clue. Beautiful sister. She had no clue. And then this one Somali dude walk up to her and says, "Are you from Somalia?" Her eyes lit up. And she was like, "You think so?" He's like, "Yes, you look like a beautiful Somalian woman." And that was the start of her journey to become Somalian. I could look with my spirit eyes, how I say with my own self eyes, and see that girl had no Somalian or the cheekbones didn't sit proper in the face. Cheekbones were too low. And I say, "Sweetie, you gonna believe that shit?" I say, "Ask him what he's selling." Then he pull out a little bracelet and just buy one of these for $10. I say, "Don't be fooled." And I say, "This is an elope situation." I say, "You would have eloped with that person's idea of who you think you are." I say, "And you would have adopted that goddamn culture and you would have placed yourself in a situation to where you can't even connect with your spiritual ancestors anymore." It's finna get deep, people. I'm telling you now. Pay attention to the word. See, a lot of us, we have gravitated towards the one thing that we feel comfortable with, the one thing that we feel connected to. And then you wonder why you can't connect to your ancestors. You wonder why you can't understand your husband, your wife. You wonder why you can't understand your culture, your friends. It's because you're dealing with some shit that you ain't put no thought into. You're dealing with somebody else's identity of you. It's called elope. No difference than when you meet somebody at a club, have a good fuck, and then go to Vegas and get married on a whim. 24-hour drive-up service. And you think you're going to start the life, a 45-year-old man starting the life as a Somalian? Hold on, let's get into the controversy. I don't give a shit. They're going to talk about me one way or the other. You adopt the culture to become Muslim. Let's really talk about this bitch here. You adopt the culture to become Muslim. You've been an American Negro your whole life. Then you walk into a mosque and say, "I'm a Muslim now." And you painfully apply those principles to yourself. You have to cut out certain dietary restrictions, all that. And I'm not talking bad about anything. I'm just talking about the mindset of it, right? You painfully become that. Then over time, you become that. And then you sit up there and somebody say, "Hey man, you look like you can be from Sudan." I don't want to hear about that. The Muslim population ain't strong in Sudan. I'm Muslim, I'm Islamic, I'm this, black man. We adopt other people's heritage. Same thing happened with Christianity. We were supposed to be from Africa. We were supposed to be indigenous. We had our own spiritual system. But they gave us Christianity. So now we painstakingly live that religious identity, ideology, painfully. How many times you done walk down there to the moaning ground, to the cross, and the pastor pray on you, you crying your ass out? You ain't did nothing wrong. How many times you done walk your 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid down there to have the preacher lay hands on him, baptize him, and that kid up there bawling, crying? They ain't did nothing wrong but been children. But you see what I'm saying? And then we have forced that energy upon ourselves, thinking this is where it's at. This is the root cause from it. It's because inside we're spiritually dead and lonely. So we need anything to gravitate to. That's the spiritual aspect of it. How many of us have done it? How many of us have said, damn, we need some form of African spirituality up in our ass, up in our life? And then the one thing come out, Ifa, Yoruba. And we all gravitate to it. And then painstakingly, we learn it, adapt it, we love it, and it's a beautiful system. Don't think I'm talking bad about it now. But we become that. What if you wasn't from Togo, Benin, Lagos, Nigeria? What if you from the other side? And there's so many other different spiritual systems that you can gravitate to. That's more you. If you stop and do your damn research. Not every goddamn body got an Orisha over the head. Not every time Christ Jesus is going to save your soul. Not goddamn, Muhammad is the all powerful in your mind. Maybe it's something else you're missing. But keep in mind, it always goes back to you being this lonely ass person, wishing you had a connection. Let me tell you why you wish you had a connection. Because that energy wasn't what you're supposed to connect to. You didn't do your damn research. I'm a firm believer in this shit right here. I was a card-carrying Christian. Even when I was out there doing my thing with grandmama, helping people with spiritual situations, I still went to church. I got a Bible in there with my full name on it, typed in gold. I purchased that, $54. Still felt empty, even with the Christ God running through me. I tried Islam, felt empty. I researched Yoruba. It wasn't for me. You know what came to me the closest? Voodoo. Not African voodoo at that. Haitian voodoo came to me. I'm not Haitian. But it resonated so good and it felt so natural. And then I had to research my lineage. There was a stop of my ancestors in Haiti. We did go there. So somehow it was gravitated and picked up on. Because I had to understand, why is the Baron on me so heavy? I don't speak Creole. But that's what I resonated with, because that spiritual energy chose me, because I left myself open to receive a connection. I didn't go searching for it. Are you hearing me here, people? When you get that elope energy and you see your ass in that house alone, can't form a connection, you go searching for shit. And when you search for something, you gravitate towards the first thing that gets your attention. Am I making sense? Are y'all starting to get it? I'm putting it on a religious, a spiritual, conscious level here. I haven't gotten into real life. I haven't gotten into relationship. And this is where this bitch stemmed from, relationship. An identity crisis. What if I told you that 100% of the people on the planet suffers from identity crisis? You don't know who the fuck you are. You don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. You don't know who you are. You sleeping next to your mate, sucking and fucking. You don't know them. You don't know that person because they don't know themselves. And then when we find somebody that's very authentic to where they believe their energy resides, and we'll sit up there and call them kooks, crazy, quacks, demons, witches, warlocks, homongers, players, pimps, sluts. So for the people who ain't making, who ain't catching on, let me switch it up from religion because I don't want y'all to think I'm bashing anybody's spiritual system. I'm talking about a personal issue, elope, elope, being alone, looking for a connection. So let's go down here to the current day and age. This day and age, 2024, right up to now. How many single adults are there in the world? How many of y'all are sitting out here, can't form a connection with the proper mate in your life? Can't form a connection with the proper man, can't form a connection with the proper woman, afraid to love, afraid to be in relationships, afraid to do it all. A relationship ain't worth it. What's the benefits, right? But you'll sit in your motherfucking apartment, you'll sit in your goddamn big nice house, and you'll call a bitch up on a chat line. Hey, come over here. I got a funky 40 for your ass. Hell, $100 if you give me anal. I'm transparent as fuck. Oh, I'm a strong, independent woman. Let me call me a piece of dick over here because I got it going on. You fly dick in, you fly dick out, and you got it. But after that fuck session, you're lonely again. And you're looking for the same thing versus you sitting up there saying, I want to date for love. I want to find a connection. I want to really understand. I ain't saying get married. That shit ain't working for nobody no more. The system done broke that up. This whole elope energy, being alone, using Bluetooth to connect, internet, cyber war, dating app, that shit done fucked up the whole realm of marriage. So marriage ain't on the table for 90% of the people. But you know what's still on the table? Connections. Physical, spiritual, and emotional connections with people. I said it. I goddamn said it. We out here chasing a motherfucking nut, a fleeting fucking moment, when we should be starting with a friendship, a genuine understanding. Am I wrong? Am I making sense? Let me guess, I'm outdated. I'm a dinosaur when it come down to, how men and women should act, how relationships should be. There's times I done been laid up with the baddest of the baddest broad. Meat wouldn't even stand, people. I'm transparent as fuck. I got to be. Bad, bubble ass, titties, body, yada, 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 all that shit. Cute, willing to go the distance. Meat wouldn't even stand up. Baby, man, this ain't never happened before. I don't know what it is. That ever happened to some of y'all? Women, you laid up with the man of your dreams, object of your affection. Coochie ain't even throbbing. Bitch ain't even leaking, getting wet, nothing. You drives a goddamn bone down there. But get this, I'm finna show you how it works. I'm transparent. And I understand where you're at. And I love you. And you sit up there and you have a conversation with that person. You talk a little bit. Y'all laugh in the bed till your body relax. The pelvis muscles relax. Asshole release a little bit. You ain't so uptight and clenched. You laugh. The hand come over there and you rub. You touch hands. You give them kiss on the forehead, kiss on the cheek. You ain't moving into the throttle of the passion, right? So simple. You have to get yourself to know it. You have to form that fucking connection, right? And then when you form that connection, after about a good 10, 20 minutes of fucking talking, now you can really get into the essence of the feel. Allope here don't allow us to do that. Allope says at the end of the day, you're going to be alone. So why form a connection? Let's just rub them genitals together and get the fuck on out the door. Let me give you this $100 because you don't let me go the distance on you. I'm going to wear your ass out. I'm going to get what I paid for, right? Women, you got to explore yourself because guess what? You going to get what the fuck you intended on that person to come to you and give you. Then after that person leave, you feeling lonely. You want to cry tears or you just ain't connected right. But y'all had that connection, right? Y'all shared that connection when you finally got them organs to get right and finally got to that point. So now you're angry at yourself and turn you're angry at the person. Because why can't I have that connection all the time? Because you don't want it. And I'm just going to step on your toes. You don't want that damn connection. What you want is that fleeting motherfucking moment. You want that fleeting moment that you have established will be a fleeting moment. You want that energy to last, but it don't. See, back in my day, foreplay was the motherfucking thing that was a connection. You jump down there, you bite on her. She suck on you. Kiss on titty, rub on her ass and shit. That's foreplay. That was supposed to be the jump starter there. As I got older, became the older man. No, let's talk. Sit your ass up here, let's talk. Tell me something about you. I could pay anybody for a fantasy. Yeah, anybody could be my fantasy. Fat, skinny, black, white, don't matter. But after that, what we got? And you know the cause of that energy where we can't form a connection is a low. Because we've got it. We've sat down in our fucking houses. We've accomplished what we need to accomplish. We feel so stern and secure in our life and in our mind and in our heart that we don't really need nobody. All while telling ourselves we want somebody. Look at the disconnect. Look at the oxymoron now. I don't need nobody, but I want somebody. I don't need nobody, man, but shit, I want one. Change that shit up. I'm a man. I need a woman in my life. I need one. What the fuck else I'm gonna do with myself without one? I need somebody I can sit next to and talk, connect with, laugh with, joke with, bitch with, cry with. I needs it. I needs all them connections. But see, the problem is a lot of us in this day and age, this 2024 energy, this Mardonian energy we got going on, we feel we don't need. We say, oh, we get what I want. I could always get what I want. Yeah. I want a new car. I get one in 2 years. When are we going to start being honest with ourselves and say, I need this energy? I need this energy. It'll be a lot less bitching on the internet about men and women. Alpha male, bitter bitches, idiot men, angry women. It'll be a lot less of that shit if we just be true to each other. But we so stuck on this elope energy because you just want the connection, but you know it ain't gonna be there because you ain't taking the time to explore somebody. Let me jump to another one. Then I'm gonna get off relationship and fucking because some people don't understand that too good. I'm gonna jump to another one. Some people ain't even fucking no more. Some people sit up there and say, hey, Once we engage in sexual activity, you are my girlfriend, you are my boyfriend. I own you in every sense of the way. I'm going to stop by your house. I'm going to call your phone. I'm going to come to your job. I'm going to bring you a plate of food. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do everything I can to keep this connection going. When that connection is not what the fuck you and that person agreed to. Y'all agreed to a quick little fuck, a little time to be together, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a weekend, a year, whatever. Then when you separate your ass sitting out there running and arguing and in pain and feeling like an idiot and fucked over. Oh, she hurt my heart. I gave her my heart. Nigga, you didn't give her your heart. You gave her your meat. You gave her your time. You gave her your energy. Hell, you probably gave her some of your treasure. Accept that shit. Did you establish with that woman, brother, that was gonna be? Sister, did you establish with that man? I'm just gonna throw you a shot. Don't fall in love with this shit. I ain't ready. I'm being honest. Cause this shit right here, let me read the definition again. I got it on the big screen. A mysterious aura of loneliness you feel in certain places, people, and things. The paperweight of all the lonely people secretly held up in their homes and apartments with the flickering blue glow cast upon the wall, so many of whom might just want someone to talk to or just want to feel needed. Or could be that for each of us, only they could somehow connect. A lot of people have made some fucked up, rash decisions because they just want to feel loved and needed. That's relationship, dick and pussy. But you're getting all the benefits without trying to form a connection with somebody. That's going to lead to more of this elope syndrome. Let me jump on over here to something else, because I done beat the brakes off of this fucking and relationship and stuff, because I want you guys to get it. I like to give you 3 aspects of it. So let's go over here to the whole simple fact of our family and friends, children, non-sexual. How many of you guys got siblings, parents you ain't talked to? You can't talk to them. You refuse to talk to them. You done did something so heinous in the family, they won't talk to you. Question. That's a question to you. You sit up there and you'll walk right past your mama house, your brother house, your sister house, your child's house, your relative's house, knowing you want to go up there and just embrace. You want to hear the family talk. You want to hear the banter. You want to know what's going on. You just want to give a sense of love. But you can't. And so you go and create your own family. You go create these people around and you press these people for attention. You press these people to be around you. Oh, just let me come on, man. Come go out with me. Come hang out with me. I got something to do, my man. Sorry, bro. But come get your ass out here, man. Come. You that pressure. How many of y'all got that pressure people in your life? If you look deep inside that person, they done lost a connection with their family and friends, and they making you their surrogate person. They making you their surrogate brother, their surrogate sister, their surrogate mother, their surrogate father. You see how religion comes into this bitch? I told you everybody dealing with a mental issue here. Now we got godparents. Now we got papal fathers. Now we got the mother of the church. Now we got the Pope. Baron, I know you motherfucking didn't. I know you didn't sit up there and throw it back on religion. I know you fucking didn't. You telling me because I don't have a relationship with my daddy, I don't have a relationship with my mama, I'm going to gravitate to somebody in the church? Why you think they call them mothers of the church, fathers of the church? Why you think they call the Pope Pater? Why you think they call him Father? Mother Mary, mother. That wasn't your mama, that was Jesus' mama. Why can't you go over there and try to salvage the relationship with your earth-based mama? That's where the problem is triggered. Why you gotta adopt somebody that's not your direct son? Not talking about adoption, Daisy. I'm talking about you see some little ragamuffin kid in the street, wayward child, wayward boy, talking to the ladies here, the mamas. You ain't got a relationship with your son because whatever that person did to you, or whatever he did to you or said something to you, or wherever he fucked up in the family, you don't want to deal with him. So you go and adopt some little kid off the street who had dealing with their own personal issue and say, that's my son. I've been taking care of that boy for 30 years. Because you're looking for a connection. You elope just then, people. You elope with a physical person, making them your family. Some of y'all gravitate to the churches and religions and to the mosques and to all this spiritual system shit because you're looking for somebody to gravitate to. You need a family. Let me translate. You need a house to belong to. You need a goddamn mosque to belong to. You need a covenant to belong to. I'm going to beat y'all in y'all ass. No diddy. Okay? Because I want you guys to get what I'm saying. This is a mental fucking illness to have this word thinking that we can meet somebody in one day and form a connection of elope. That we can find somebody that needs our assistance because we want to be loved, needed, and cherished and honored. That we can sit our ass up here and say, this is my person. This is my purpose in life. This is going to be my family, my decision. I met my homegirl. We connected and clicked like that. This my sister. You don't know what demons coming with that person. You don't know what demons coming with that dude. You could be a heterosexual man and you feel like y'all got a connection and he could be scoping your ass out to put a bone in you, my man. That woman, you could be a heterosexual woman and you don't know what energy that woman bringing with her. She could be scoping your ass out to make you her next little eat toy. Vice versa. But because we so lonely in this day and age, 2024, we'll elope with anybody. Y'all see the sickness in that? When the fuck did we stop vetting the people we want in our life? Let me change the word vet because I don't. When did we stop trying to form a connection with the people we want in our lives? It's something to be said about a date. It's something to be said about taking a woman out to eat. Something to be said about a man taking a woman somewhere, sitting down and walk in the park. It's something to be said about that. That's that form of connection energy. It's something to be said having a woman come over, sit in your living room and talk to her for a little bit. And I'm doing these heterosexual gestures because I don't know any other thing. So trust me, I ain't saying the LGBTQ plus community don't do this type of stuff. I'm just going on how I look and my shit. I'm heterosexual. Okay, man like woman. So I'm going on my take. Why are we not forming connections with people anymore? But then as soon as we get an energy of sense of understanding, connection, they get in that bed and fuck the hell down. This is an emotional. This is why we do this elope shit. And get this, and let me get on the movies, people. They have made this shit so romanticized that you can be alone and you can have it, you can make it. You don't need a connection. You don't need that shit. I got my McDonald's. I got my money. I got my car. I got my Grubhub and my Eats wagon and the Dan and Dash, the drive and dash, or whatever they call the shit. Uber's Eats. I got all that. What do I need? And I heard some of the dudes on the platform. What do I need a woman for? I could order me food. Some of the women. What do I need a man for? I can hire somebody, a handyman. I can get a toy. I can pay a prostitute. But when all that shit becomes fleeting, and you send your ass up there and you just need a connection, it's gonna make you do some dumb shit. It's gonna make you take a chance that you shouldn't take a chance. It's gonna make you invite the wrong person into your house, your bed, and in your heart, and you're gonna get fucked over because you didn't take the time to form a connection. Because you got it like that. Because we strong, independent men, we the prize. We highly valued. Women, I don't need no man because I got it like that. I got my own shit, car, job, all that shit. What do I need a man for? And I got a rose. I don't even need him to catch me a nut. But the sickness of all this alpha male and bitter bitch syndrome that's going on right here, it's a whole simple fact is you're willing to elope and do some whole shit, not even at your own accord, just to get a feeling from somebody. Now, this is different from somebody that's in their true energy. Man, bitch, I'm in a whole phase right now. I'm enjoying life. I'm gonna fuck these hoes. I'm gonna take these niggas down. I'm gonna enjoy myself. That's different. That's somebody who have made a decision. But this is somebody who's really alone, feeling alone, alienated, isolated, and they looking for a connection. And they're gonna do everything they can to fill that void. That's when you do dumb shit. Am I lying? I'm lying. I don't know nobody. I don't know no better. Don't know. Mary, you don't understand shit. You're a dinosaur. You outdated. I done been called that. I'm outdated. When the fuck is being a real man to a woman? Whether you're married to him, fucking him, or just dating him, when did you become outdated? Because I don't want to adhere to the fact that I'm going to treat a woman like shit, that I feel if I hurt them, that's outdated. That ain't a real nigga, they say. Real niggas don't care. Real niggas treat them like shit. If I treat every woman like shit, I don't think I'm going to really have one, because I'm going to get a reputation of treating them like shit, and I don't want to be that guy, and I like women, so I don't, you know. But that's the thing, I'm outdated, they say. You need to catch up with the times. You can't form a connection with these women. You can't form a connection, Baron. Bullshit. People, do you see the sickness? And we've grown so accustomed on a spiritual level of not knowing who the fuck we are, what we want, or how we want to do it. On a romantic level, not knowing who we are, what we want, or how we want to do it. On a family level, not knowing who we are, what we want, or how we want to do it. We go with the flow, and what feels right, we gravitate to. And you wonder why you can't form a connection. You wonder why that kid you adopted off the street and raised and took care, you wonder why they can grow up and hurt your motherfucking heart. I don't know what I did. I raised him right. I did everything I could. I gave him the world, put clothes on his back, and I took him off the street, and he still stole from me. He still touched my kid. He still did this because that wasn't the energy you were supposed to invest your time and talent into, or let alone treasure. I'm just talking, people. If y'all think I ain't making sense, tune the fuck out. Because I'm going to help heal you the best way I can with my little bit limited knowledge and expertise on my personal situation, what I had to go through when I got in that closet and I talked to my God team. I know I'm talking because I know my shit. After being hurt in several relationships, being hurt by my mama, I don't want nobody to be my mama. I had a lady, she was willing to be my godmama. I can't form a connection with my own mama. What the fuck I'm going to form a connection with you? But then my grandma treated me like gold. So guess what? I could form a connection with an older woman who going to treat me like gold because that's a familiar energy. Now then, when it came down to me saying, damn, I just want to be loved by my mama, and my mama was dead and gone. You'll be surprised, and I'm going to use this word, you'll be surprised how the enemy tempt you. An older woman came into play, had the same smile my mama did, and I felt familiar. Come on, baby, give me a hug. Lady, give me a hug every day at work. Yeah, Miss Betty. Start bringing Miss Betty breakfast every morning. Start giving Miss Betty birthday cards. Start giving Miss Betty any and everything she asked for. Miss Betty, I'm going to get gas. Let me drive your car to get some gas. I'll fill it up. I'm doing everything. One day, Miss Betty asked me for $2,000. You like a son to me. Here we go. Here's the catch. You like a son to me. I just need to pay my mortgage. You know, and I'm like, man, it's been 2 years. You've been treating me good, coming to work, helping me out, giving me the nice word, listening to my story about my girlfriend, troubles and woes and sorrow. Here you go. Miss Betty, you got them 2,000? Oh, you're a nasty ass nigga. You, why you ask me for that all the time? I don't listen to you talk about your bitches and hoes and all the trouble that the man causing you in the office. I thought you was like a mama to me. I thought you cared. So now I'm pissed off at Miss Betty. Then I get pissed off at myself. If my southern dialect coming out, I've been around my daddy. Like I've been around my daddy this past weekend and my cousin bumping all them shits from Georgia. So I can hear it coming out. I gotta get back proper. Y'all. I hear the drags of the Geechee words and shit. Let me change it up. What's up, kinfolk? But yeah, she would curse me out. She would curse me out about the money I asked to get back that she asked to borrow. I wasn't her son no more. I wasn't her adopted baby. Reason why I fell for it because I didn't form a connection with my mama properly. I didn't form a connection with my family. How many of y'all done did that? You can't form a connection with your sister, so you go and gravitate to the last little bitch out there that done gave you some attention. Y'all done shared a drink with. Y'all done had a good ride night in the club with, and then they take your ass over there to Mexico and break your goddamn neck and beat you up. Fellas, you done formed a connection with somebody because you can't connect to your brother, let alone try, and then you done got involved with somebody, your street niggas, your gang, your bros, H1 from Boom Coon from day one and all that shit there. And they set your ass up to get your head took off, robbed, or sell your ass to the enemy. Have you do some mule shit, drug trafficking shit, get you cased up and then snitch on your ass. But y'all day one, A1, right? You done formed a connection with the wrong person. That's called eloping, people. That's elope. You done gravitated somebody just because you were so fucking lonely for that aspect of your life. It happened in the spiritual system. This is what they got us as African people in the church. They gave us Jesus. Then this year they turned him black. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the same teaching, just with a different color. So you telling me if he was a one-eyed purple man with the same teaching, he was an alien, extraterrestrial, we should still adhere to the teachings. But because he's black, let's get into the black folks, then they'll make black Jesus popular. So now they're going to sell black Jesus paraphernalia. Now they're going to sell black Jesus Bibles. Now everybody going to capitalize off the black Jesus. An identity crisis when we didn't have Jesus in Africa. Let's take it to relationships. Everybody's saying it's okay not to get married. It ain't worth it. Marriage was an institution. So now we saying we don't want to get married no more. We just want to exist. Common law, they say. You don't get the benefits. You don't get nothing with the common law. I mean, but hey, You marry, you run the risk of losing everything. I get it. I listen. I ain't dumb to the cause, and I ain't telling nobody to get married. I ain't advocating for that shit though. But at one point in your life, you're gonna want to gravitate to something that you care about and that cares about you truly. And if you are so lonely and you isolate yourself, standalone complex, what they call it, you're gonna end up eloping with the enemy, possibly eloping with the wrong religion, possibly eloping with the wrong spiritual system, possibly eloping with the wrong family member, possibly eloping with the wrong homeboy, homegirl. That's a sickness, people. We got to get out of that shit and we got to start healing our ancestor energy. We got to start telling our intuition, guide me to the person I can connect to on a true basis. That's the prayer this morning. My spiritual team, my ancestors, my intuition, put those in front of me who I can have a genuine connection with. Who's gonna love me for me through all my bad sides, my faults, my insecurities, my ugly moments, my happy moments. Who's gonna be glad for me when I do achieve versus stabbing me in the back? Who's gonna help me along my spiritual journey even when I fall? Who's gonna kick me in my ass when I do wrong, showing me that they care? Why can't we say that prayer every morning so we don't end up with fuck niggas and rancid women? Huh? We don't end up with people that's gonna be a Miss Betty, gonna play the role until they need your ass. I'm a real one. I ain't always been this spiritual guru type nigga here. I'm a real one, baby. I done did some shit. I thank God still sitting down there saying, listen here, boy, I know you're heaven bitches, but whew, yeah, we gonna talk about this. And I don't know if I'm gonna forgive you yet, but we gonna talk about it though. I understand Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Source, reality. I get it. I know what I gotta pay for. Take them to the grave. I'm taking this shit to the grave. That's because I was lonely. I needed a connection. I did dumb shit to make people like me. I did sold drugs and stole cars and did all breaking into buildings, all that type of shit there when I was in my youth because I wanted to be honored, loved, and cherished. I want to be known as that nigga, that dude. I wanted the reverence that came with it, the recognition, the hood credit. In the workplace, corporate office, I'm laying more dick than a little bit. Quiet. Laying dick to the upper echelon people, Lexus and shit. I'm driving a goddamn 97 Ford Escort. That's that back in the day. I'm driving that. They driving Cadillacs and Lexuses and shit. And I'm sitting up there creeping up there screwing them, knowing they got husbands and all this other shit. Cause I wanted to be known as that dude. Offensive. They needed a connection and I was there to give it to them. I'm transparent. I did dumb whole shit because I didn't know myself. I didn't understand form of connection. Now, half of the time, you don't want it. I don't even want to get the dick hard because I don't trust these women. I don't know these women. I ain't got no connection with them. They ain't sat down and asked me what I like, what I'm into, what I'm about. How many of y'all done been through that? Motherfucker look at that exterior, see our buff years, fine years, cute years. They don't want no connection. They just want a fleeting fucking moment. And they want that fleeting moment to last forever. That's a mental illness. Versus sitting down, form a connection. You know, I like you. I'll say this. And maybe I'm gonna tell on myself a little bit. But I met somebody who I think I formed a genuine connection with, right? Genuine connection. And it's so sad that I formed the connection in my mind And I had to rethink that connection I formed. I'm like, man, is you just forming this shit out of loneliness? You forming this connection with this person out of just being in need and structure? I've been thinking about that shit, man. I don't want to fuck up no more, people. That's why I chose this word elope. I don't want to fuck up no more. I don't want to gravitate to somebody just because they make me feel good in the moment. And I don't want to sit up there and give my time, talent, and treasure to the person that just make me feel good for the time being. I want substance. I want sustainability. I want to know that if I piss you off, that you ain't gonna come back and tear me down. If I hurt you, you ain't gonna dog me the fuck out. You're gonna give me an opportunity and a chance and see the fact that I am not perfect. And I want to know if that person do me some harm, that I could look past that harm they did and see that this person is who she is. I like that person. But the reason why we want to burn black candles on people and put them in pots and shit for hurting us and stop their dick from working and keep their pussy dry and everything else on a nasty spiritual scale, vengeance, is because the simple fact that we didn't take the time to form a connection. We elope with that person. We allowed that person in our energy to bind themselves to us. Let me change that word elope up to a soul tie. Same fucking principle. Let's talk about the spiritual system. We gravitated to it, and when that person in that spiritual system hurt us, aka church hurt, aka moss hurt, aka Ifa hurt, aka voodoo hurt, aka Yoruba hurt, aka Celtic pain hurt. Call all the damn religions out on the planet. Witch hurt, Druid hurt. Then you're hating that system. It's a beautiful system for who it's meant for. I know this is going to be controversial. Step on a bitch toe. I ain't talking about your religion, people. Trust me. I ain't talking about your spiritual system. Because I done dabbled in all and I see the beauty in all. I just gravitated to the one that's meant for me. But I had to form a connection with that thing. So, ladies, fellas, before you sit up there and hold somebody to a standard that you can't bring to the goddamn party yourself, how about you get to know that person? Form a connection. I ain't saying if you're into fucking and having fun or you just like to throw caution to the wind and go all in, balls deep, or however the fuck y'all call it. At the end of that shit, sit down and talk, form a connection with that person. See where that person at. Maybe you'll find a real friend. Maybe you'll find that, baby, that shit was just for the moment. Get the fuck on. Find the connection to that spiritual system. Find the connection to that family you want. If you can't deal with your personal family, your biological family, before you start giving your time, talent, and treasure to anybody outside of your DNA structure, find a connection. Make them earn it. Make them show up to the party for you. Don't just form a connection because you lonely. People bond over trauma. That's a connection. Now y'all trauma bonding. People bond over fear. Both of y'all afraid of snakes. So now, oh, that girl, she afraid of snakes like me. He afraid of snakes like me. That's my brother, because we see a snake over there, we both gonna run. Where the fuck you running to? Is he gonna run with you? Is she gonna run with you? Y'all gonna follow in circle? Or she gonna go this way and she gonna go this way once y'all see that one thing over there that y'all fear bonded over? Trauma bonding. Come on, I don't give a fuck about being unpopular because I want y'all to get it in your ass. No Diddy style. I think I'm saying that right. My daughter told me to say that, so I'm trying to be hip too. Weave it in the hip stuff. Hey, Lacey, I'll let you in a minute. Trauma bonding. My mama abused me, so I'm gonna meet with another person who mama abused them. So now we're gonna become friends off of that abuse. And when we become friends off of that goddamn abuse, what else we got? We can't talk about our mamas who abused us and they dead and gone in heaven or in hell. What else you got? Hold on. I was molested. She was molested. He was molested. It's a whole molestation health group. Y'all bonding in that circle talking about how y'all got fucked over. Literally. After that, what you got with the people? Nothing. Because the only thing y'all did is eloped in the moment of that energy. Y'all getting it now? Y'all getting it? You got nothing. Now, if you sit down and what's you like? What's all about this? Fellas, it's okay to date other fellas too, by the way. It's okay to get to know your bro. You ain't gotta be homosexual. It's okay to, man, come on, man, let's go out to lunch. It's okay, man, let's go on out here, hit some golf balls. Man, I got some tickets to the game. Let's go to the game. Bro, I'm gonna be at Caribbean Breeze at the Bahama Breeze. Man, beat me there, man. Let's lunch on me. It's okay. Because if that's the person you want in your life as a friend, you gotta get to know that person. Women have us beat with this shit. They will have their brunch, they will go drink their motherfucking mimosas. They don't even like each other. But they understand that's the person they want in their life, and they'll go to their little brunch dates and shit, and they'll drink their little mimosas, come home and tear down their man or their woman. But brothers, we can't find real connection with our bros because we don't want no homo energy. Fuck that shit. My barber, bro, I'm going to Bahama Breeze. I'll be there. Bro, I'm going to the Cigar Lounge. I'll be there. Yeah, I'm dating my brothers. Yeah, I'm dating my frat brothers. These are the people I want in my life. These are the people I want to build a connection with. So yeah, I'm going to date them. It ain't got to be in the traditional sense of getting it romantic. Are y'all seeing? I don't want to just be so lonely, a lonely ass old man with a cat and a dog and form a connection with any old body. I need to know this person in my life. Good, bad, and different. And talking to the men along with this statement I'm finna make. Brothers, come out of that shit, man. Figure out who the fuck gonna be there for you. Cause you got kids, you got dogs, you got offspring, you got all this shit here. And you're gonna need to know that that brother you select as your friend, your homeboy, your man is gonna be there. You don't trauma bond over no shit. You get to know him. Ladies, this statement is for the ladies. Ladies, stop hating your fucking sister when you do bond with them. That's y'all situation. Y'all bond with the chicks and y'all hang out, and now you're looking at all the bad in her. Fuck looking at all the bad. Look at the good. And keep that friend, because let me tell you something. A friend is a hard thing to come by. A friend gonna put you in your place. A friend gonna go the distance for you. A friend gonna do it all. See, I got real brothers that I met in my fraternity, more so than my biologicals. Stood up for me. When I joined, Lou stood up for me because of different spirituality. Card carrying Christian. Spiritualist. Don't do him like that, y'all. Don't you do him like that. God damn it, I won't join if he can't join, because y'all knew what this man was about when y'all got him. Stood up for me. I knew right then and there, no matter what went down with me and Lou, I was always gonna be able to count on him. No matter what he going through, he gonna always be able to count on me. He'll call me and cry, I call him and cry. You see though? Brothers, why can't we do that? with each other? Why can't we get to know each other before? Because you know what? We'll trauma bond with a bitch and elope with him. We'll elope and man, that's my best friend. That's my best homeboy. You don't know that man. You don't know if he got demons, skeleton in his closet or nothing. You don't know if he'll sell your ass into slavery like they did in the Bible. Sisters, y'all be careful. Because these people out here, these women hurting women. We want to sit up here and talk, and I'm going to broaden the spectrum. Y'all sit up here and y'all trauma bond with these fucking women, and y'all go out of town with them, and they end up hurting your ass or selling your ass off. Putting you in compromising situation. Oh, he got a homeboy. I'm fucking him. You just fuck his homeboy. You don't know what that man got. But you just doing it because that's your girl, and you know you just taking the hit. I done been the wingman. I'm a real one. I done been the wingman going, but man, you know, brother, you wouldn't put me in a situation to fuck this chick that I am not attracted to. But because if the chick don't get fucked, then he don't get fucked. So now I'm in a situation. I got to go and lay cock to the chick just so her friend could be good enough to go in there with him. Bro, you put me in a situation, man. I done been there, done that. I can't hang with a homeboy that's gonna put me in a situation like that. I'm not that needy no more. I don't need to elope with friends. I don't need to elope with people who are supposed to be my family. You're gonna beat up for me, you're gonna beat up for me. Good, bad, or indifferent. You ain't gonna put me in a situation. Date your friends. Date your family. Date the person you want to marry. Date before you elope and get in some elope energy. And fuck your world up. Get killed, hurt. Y'all hit that goddamn like button. Y'all right. Hit the like button. Oh, Shuna, how you doing, darling? Phoenix Goddess, what it is? Look at that old Savina still in the house. Onita. Yes, Lord. Every time I hear yes, Lord, I want to throw my head side to side. You talk too much. What up? Joya, how you doing? I've never been on a girls trip. Best believe. What's that? Best believe I'm getting the reading done before I do. You goddamn right. Miss Harden. I'm sorry I got you crying, Miss Harden. I ain't mean to make you cry. I just want you to understand that pain, baby. That's some real shit. We fuck up because we elope. That's the thing. We so lonely that we eloping with relationships. We eloping with friends. We're eloping with family members. People that's not even deserving of our time, talent, and treasure. We just trying to form a connection. We're eloping, man. Get over that shit. Virgo Mama. Eyanza. By your bow and arrow. What's up, Miss Ronitha? OC always. Yeah, it's a sad truth. Best believe I'll be paying my own way. I like this. Y'all talking. What finna guy say? I felt that energy on a few girls tripping and with different people. That's crazy. Everybody, I just want y'all to be safe out there. Again, I told y'all email me. If you're going on dates, email me. Baron, here's the person that I'm going on a date with. Here's the confirmation information that I'm going on dates. I ain't gonna release your shit. I don't care one way or the other. I just want to make sure you safe and stuff. I'm going on a girls trip with Sally, Beth, and Jean. Got all here go all the ass, here go all the pictures. So if you don't come back and you part of this tribe and all that shit though, by all means, I got you in that email. She went on the trip with so and so and so and so. Because they take people's phones and they set your ass up and they sell you nowadays. If you don't come back, the missing person, hey, she sent me that. These are the people she was with. Go check them out. Y'all got to do it. Find somebody you can trust to do that with. Tell the person, hey, I'm going to do a background check on your motherfucking ass. If you want to be part of my life, I'm going to pay that little $20 to the people search, and I'm going to find who the fuck you is. I'm going to look at your background. I'm going to look at your kids. I need to know everything about you. How was your relationship with your mama, your daddy, your brother? How you handle women? How you handle your male friends, ladies? Are you a bitch that curse them out every 5 minutes, take their money? Or are you a simp that sit up there and just let them run over you? Y'all need to know these type of shit before you get involved with these women as your friend. Brothers, you need to get in, you need to figure out the type of man you're gonna make your friend. Don't just elope with somebody because y'all trauma bonding or bonding over sports, beer, and cigars. How you let your woman treat you, man? Do she curse you out every 5 fucking minutes? Or do you got to sit in your car before you go in your house? Do the kids respect you? I don't want that type of weak ass nigga around me. No. I stand on mine. You need to stand on yours. Because I'll forever be in your support system. You'll be dumping that shit on me when we go to hang out. I don't need that shit. You see how it's going? I'm not thirsty for a connection. Because I'm going to vet. And this is friendship. This ain't a relationship. Now you let somebody into your motherfucking panties and into your motherfucking bed. Don't you think you should vet them? Translation, don't you think you should date them? Translation, don't you think you should get to know them? Don't get in your fucking feelings on it. Really get to know them. It's okay to get your rock off, enjoy a moment. But don't get in your damn feelings because it ain't gonna work out how you want it. You didn't get a chance to get to know that person. Yeah, boy. I'm done. I'm done for the day. How y'all like this ancestor prayer? It's called elope. Allope. The root word is elope. That's where you go to Vegas and get married on a whim. Same thing with your spirituality. Same thing with your friendships. Same things with your relationships. We too busy eloping versus trying to form connection. And all because we got this whole superiority complex that I don't need a man for shit. I don't need a woman for shit. I don't need nobody for shit. I don't need friends. I was born by myself. I'm gonna die by myself. Surprise, your ass was born with a lot of people around you, at least 6 from all the medical nurses I've talked to. The doctor grab you and spank your ass. Your mama push you out. Your daddy was somewhere waiting outside, hopefully. You got nurses around, the nurse that put you in that weigh you, the scale nurse, all you had 6 people around you, so you wasn't born alone. So get that shit out your head. That's a trick. That's the conversation they use against your ass. You were born with people around you. You were born with people who you connected with. The doctor that smacked that ass, he part of your team. That means you gotta have somebody to give you pain. The person who weighed you, that's the person who judged you. You see how this shit go? The person who waited on your side, your daddy, that's the person who's always gonna have your best interest. Nobody gonna have your best interest for you other than your daddy. Men and women, believe that. And the person who gave you birth. So nobody was born alone. So get out of that shit. I was born alone, I'm gonna die alone. Bullshit. I was born with people and I want to die with people. I want the same people around that bed when I go. Message. Form connections. Stop eloping with people. Stop giving people your fucking energy who don't deserve it. Just stop eloping. Test their ass. Piss them off. See how they react. Mad. I'm just saying. Fucking with me, I'm going to put you to the test. I want to see how strong you is. Because I know I'm going to treat you right. I need to know you're going to treat me the same. How y'all feeling? Yeah, open my eyes to a lot of questions to how to get back out there and live. I hear that. S.O.L of fear. What's that? Aphasia. Sometimes you just need the confirmation to keep it the way you've been going. Ooh, more powerful words there. Sometimes you just need to kill the confirmation to keep it. You can see a lot, baby, when you do it this way. Just stop eloping with people, man. KJ, all other answers, prayers of fire. I appreciate that. Exactly. Exactly. Those that don't deserve it. Boy, we done gave a lot of our time, talent, and treasure to people who don't deserve it. And we in our feelings. Get out your goddamn feelings. You allowed that shit to happen. I had to learn that. Every woman that ever fucked me over, I allowed it to happen. Because I didn't truly form a connection. I just got my rocks off and that felt good. So I kept going with it and it developed the relationship over time. Fuck that. Before I get in my next relationship, we gonna be connected one way or the other. You feel Gucci. Lily Rose missed it. Thank you, darling. Ken Folk always there. ME, the best in the business. OC, brother. Hey, can I say something about OC? I'm gonna say something about OC, right? OC is dedicated to his craft. He go the distance for his magic. Dedicated, brother. He emailed me and I didn't respond to him because I didn't respond to your OC because I didn't like what you were saying, but I understood it and I didn't have an answer for you. But he feels, people. He cares. He feels this thing. He's connected, and I could respect a brother like that. Just want to say that's a shout out to my brother OC. He connected people, and he got a heart. He feels. He young man too. He ain't even over 25. Young man. Have you read my email, or do I need to send it again? Send it again, Ella. I haven't read. I haven't checked no emails. I've been getting my head in the game. You know, I got a lot of material coming back. I just had to get my head in the game again because I told you I wanted to stop this. I didn't want to do this no more. I could make money doing something else, but then Spirit was like, people need you, and I talked to people and they like, we need you, man. Come back. And them 2 weeks was hard. I didn't want to do none of this shit no more because it's hard. But I see, you know, sometimes the world need a genuine person, even if people gonna dog you out, talk about you, hurt your feeling. And that's why I say this is good, because as a spiritualist, and if you call me and if I gotta help you, I'm gonna connect with you. And I'm looking at all these connections I make out here to people who's just not genuine and go put my name in other people's mouths and say bad shit about me when I haven't hurt them or unknowingly hurt them without giving me the opportunity to apologize or understand what I did. You know, that's an elope situation, because that person has to know who I am. I got to know who that person is. And I gave my time, talent, and treasure and energy to the wrong people in my day dealing with this YouTube thing. And I'm not doing it no more. If you don't like me, say you don't like me. I'll read you proper to steal. But don't pretend. And I'm going to be using my discernment to remove any and every obstacle out of my life from here on out. I don't need the drama, the bullshit, or the negative energy. Life is too short, and there's a lot of people out here that need what I got before the good Lord called me home. And that's how I feel about the whole situation. So no more eloping for me. Yeah, sin or yacht. And I'm not going to give a damn if you hate me for me telling you it's yacht. Y'all should get that. Life too damn short. What can I say? Transparent, real, and all that shit. Everybody, I enjoy you guys. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy being around you. I enjoy the energy you bring. I enjoy believing in my heart that you guys are understanding what these ancestor prayers are about. Ladies, vet your friends. Men, date your brothers. Get to know them. Find out who that person who's claiming to be your mama, your brother, your sister. Make them earn that title. Don't just hoe it out and give it away. Okay? All right, everybody. I'm finna let you guys go. I kept you guys 30 minutes, 25 minutes longer than I should have. I'm trying to keep these down to an hour. I know I go over, but everybody, just know, trust in yourselves, man. It's all you got. And you got to sit up here and vet the people around you in your life. No more eloping. Can I, before I go, can I get somebody to say, I'm not going to elope anymore? I'm not going to elope with my spiritual energy. I'm not going to elope with my goddamn friendship. I'm not going to elope with my love. Can I just get you guys to say that for me? Leave it in the comments. Drop it on your personal page. Split this bitch up and share certain portion with I will not elope. Hashtag I will not elope with my spirituality. I will not elope with anything that you feel you giving yourself up to. Make that shit go hashtag. Watch how that do. I will not elope. I will not elope with anything going on in my life right now. Oh, it's what gotta say it with an A. Key moment. It's allope, believe it or way. There you go. Take control of this shit. Take control of it, y'all. Take control of it. All right, everybody. So tomorrow is Tarot Tuesday for the Patreons. I don't know. I didn't do it. I think I did it last month, but I know I haven't done the teachings. So this Saturday coming, I will be doing the teachings on the Patreon. Uh, I don't know if it's going to be Sex Magic #3 because my heart is off on that because it'll be a lot of sounds and the type of moans you need to make. I think that could be a one-on-one session or some shit. That can't no pretty damn sexual. No, not a one-on-one, not me teaching you guys one-on-one section how to moan. I'm saying I don't need to do that on Patreon. I could do that on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Listen. Patreon. All right. I'll do it on YouTube. I'll talk about that one on a YouTube live. Okay. I think I'll do something else. Don't worry. This Saturday coming, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing a Patreon from a Patreon. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing the one question tarot. Come through, get them questions. Write that one question down, make it quick to the point. Because my Patreon have blowed up and I just want to get it out there as much as I can. Oh boy, I yawn so much, y'all. It's when I start talking about spirituality. Everybody, also, I'm getting a whole new t-shirt line, so I want to give away all these t-shirts I got up here. Today I'm gonna count and I'm gonna make a post on my the Baron the underscore Baron underscore speaks Instagram, and I'm gonna tell you guys how the sizes I got, and I think I got about 500 followers on Instagram. Y'all tell me if I'm gonna tell you the size I get, and it's first come first serve. I will send them to you guys for free, but you guys got to pay your own shipping. I'm not gonna pay the shipping for you, but I will. I'm doing these shirts, doing away with these shirts because I got a new design coming for the new version of myself, and I'll go ahead and get that out there to you guys. So you'll see. So that'll be coming dropping this week. Also, the continue with the final episode to on my True Spook TV channel. The final episode to 2 eggs 1 trade. That will be it. It'll be this Thursday. Please be there 2:30 p.m. Eastern. This Thursday on my other YouTube channel, True Spook TV. Come see how this shit ended. And you know we go live right after to talk about it, to ask you questions, and I may just pull cards on the people if you guys prefer it, however the energy go. But y'all come through. Other than every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, you can always go to this channel right here and just listen to the readings. Other people allow me to record, put them up there. I block out their name, and y'all try to figure out. Some of them readings be dry, some of them be hard, some of them be tear jerking, some of them be funny. Come through. Talk amongst the crowd. It's the chat group that I love. And yes, chopsticks, baby. It's always in the house. I'm just having fun now. If you know, you know. All right, everybody. I'm finna let you guys go. All right. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.